In many ancient cultures, divine messages were delivered through altered states, often ecstatic, sometimes terrifying. Whether speaking in tongues, being possessed, or entering trance states to prophesy the future, the line between madness and divinity was razor thin. Have you ever had a moment where words just poured out of you? You didn't really know where they were coming from. Now, imagine that happening, but your whole village is watching, and they don't believe that it's coming from you. They believe that it's coming from the divine realm. This wasn't a rare, strange thing in the ancient world. It was sacred. I'm Jeffrey McKelvin, host of the Divine Mortals podcast, History's God Kings and the Worlds They Created. This is my YouTube channel, where we look more deeply into ancient religions and rituals to try and see how they might have shaped our lives in the present day. At the Temple of Apollo in Delphi, a priestess known as Pythia sat atop a tripod over a natural gas fissure. She inhaled the vapors, entered a trance, and spoke riddles believed to come directly from the god himself. Even kings and generals traveled for her prophecies. Her cryptic speech wasn't considered madness. It was divine clarity wrapped in mystery. Dionysus, god of wine and revelry, wasn't just about a good party. He represented divine chaos, possession, transformation, and the shattering of reason. His followers, the Maenads, danced in ecstatic trances, sometimes tearing animals apart with their bare hands, believing it brought them closer to the gods. To lose yourself in madness wasn't shameful, it was holy. In the Bible, prophets like Jeremiah and Isaiah described their experiences as involuntary. Words bursting from their mouths, fire placed on their tongues. They were seized by the divine. Prophecy wasn't chosen, it was inflicted. The message came whether you wanted it to or not. From Greece to Rome, the Sibyls were legendary prophetesses. They spoke in ecstatic tones, eyes rolling back, bodies trembling as gods whispered through them. Rome preserved their prophecies in sacred texts, the Sibylline books, consulted in times of crisis like plagues and war. The ancients walked a fine line. Prophets and madmen often looked the same, but intent made the difference. If your wild speech brought wisdom, it was the gods. If it brought chaos, it was illness. Either way, you were changed. We all were. We still chase that state through art, drugs, therapy, chaotic relationships. We search for that ecstatic channel, that divine spark. Maybe what we called madness was always a message. Maybe the divine hasn't stopped speaking. We just stopped listening. And if you like deep diving into ancient religions and rituals, see how they might have shaped our lives in the present day, do me a favor, sacrifice that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.